Hi everyone, my topic for today is Production Planning and Control, Unit 1, Commerce 4 for class SY BCom. Now let us understand the importance of production planning and control. Some of the advantages and objectives of production planning and control is adherence to quality. Production planning and control facilitates quality improvement as necessary checks are undertaken at regular intervals. The company makes every possible effort to develop quality conscious in the employees. The next is better work production and environment. Effective production planning and control provides better work environment to the workers. Hence, workers get improved, working conditions improve, proper working hours are there, leaves and holidays are granted, there will be increase in wages and other incentives, which is definitely an advantage part for the laborers. Next is cost reduction. Nowadays, it is the utmost importance to reduce production cost and therefore there must be proper control over production cost. Next is delivery schedule. Production planning and control ensures adherence to prompt delivery schedules. Production planning and control facilitates regular and steady flow of production as per schedules. Estimates of resources. Yes, production planning helps to estimate the resources like man, material, etc. That is why we can say there is an optimum utilization of plant capacity. It also helps to improve labor productivity, which itself will minimize the wages, which is a very big advantage in production planning. We also see goodwill, which can be enhanced by production planning and control. The corporate image can be developed in the minds of the customer by providing quality goods at the right price and at the right time, which will definitely ensure higher productivity. Optimum utilization of plant capacity is also possible with better production planning and control. Minimizing wages can also be possible if the wastages can be minimized on account of proper material handling. Also, there can be effective use of working capital, and all this will definitely have a better contribution to profits in the organization. Steps in production planning and control. The very first step is routing. Production planning and control starts with routing. Routing can be defined as the process of deciding the path of work and the sequence of operation. The main objective of routing is to find out the best and the cheapest sequence of operation which has to be followed in the manufacturing process. This will ensure smooth flow of work. The next is scheduling. It specifies the starting and the finishing time for each operation. In the manufacturing process, it involves preparation of time taken in production activities. The next is dispatching. It involves assigning of work, giving orders and instructions to the machine operators and others involved in the manufacturing process so that the work can be completed as per the schedule. The next step is dispatching. The purpose of dispatching orders and instruction is to ensure that the machine operators understand what is expected of them and that they do the right thing at the right time and complete the production on time. The next is follow-up. It refers to reporting and monitoring of actual performance. If necessary, corrective measures are taken to obtain the right quality and quantity of production. The objective of follow-up is to monitor the actual performance and to expedite the production if required. A proper follow-up ensures the right quality and quantity of production. In Intermediate of production system are batch production, job production and project production. Let us further understand these concepts. What is the characteristics of job production? The main characteristics of job production is we can anticipate demand. Productions are in small lot and maybe even one unit of a product. That is why it becomes easy for us to anticipate the demand. There is no need of proper production planning because the items are manufactured strictly as per the customer specification, and this is one advantage because there is a disappropriate manufacturing cycle items can be eradicated. Then with job production, a single worker or a group of worker handles a complete task, and that is why there is always a skilled worker who is appointed for doing the job. Different kinds of skills are appreciated, and that is why we find that workers are mainly skilled and highly technical skills they possess. Planning and control system is flexible and it encourages to deal with frequent changes in the production requirement. Schedules are actually not existent in this system, and that is why there is a definite data which is available on the product. Generally, in process inventory, there is a high as accurate plans and schedule does not exist. That is why planning is done at a very appropriate level. In continuous system of production, there is two types, that is mass production and process production. Let us further understand what is the characteristics of two production. In project production, we see a single assignment is generally undertaken and the assignment is to be completed within that given period of time and within that stipulated cost. However, in most cases there are always delays where completion of projects are concerned. Some of the characteristics of project production is there is a requirement of resources which is not uniform. Generally, requirement of resources is in the beginning it is very low, when gradually it picks up as the project advances and then slows down as the completion stage of the project. So storage facilities are required at each operational stage. Close inspection is required at different stages of production. At the completion of the project, the resources such as machines and men are deployed elsewhere in another project. There is involvement of various agencies, each performing specified tasks. For instances, in case of building constructions, different agencies may be involved. Due to complex nature of projects, delay may take place in the completion of projects. This results in cost overruns. Routing and scheduling changes with fresh orders. Proper control measures such as inspection is required at each stage of production. Projects face personnel problems. For instance, as the project progresses, there is often need for additional employees. These employees may be transferred from other units or hired for short duration. Therefore, such employees may have limited interest in the project. There is a definite time period of the project. Generally, every project has definite start time as well as complete time. So these are some of the characteristics of project production which has to be taken care of by the project manager when he is doing a project planning. These are some of the characteristics which will help him to understand how to take up the project production. With this explanation, I end up the topic project planning and control. I hope you guys would have understood the vital points which I have highlighted in project planning and control. Thank you all for patiently listening.